the character's name is. I can't remember her name.
Oh, you're wanting her. You're trying. Oh, okay, that's even funnier, actually. Okay.
I mean,
what was
she's
her
Death
name?
Lady. Just Death Lady.
Death Lady.
We are live
it's like
now.
Morticius or Gravicius or some like
Death Lady
Latin sounding
Spooking
thing.
Pants. Her name is Death Lady von Spooking Pants.
It sure is taking a while for Z Drive to delete all the disk contents.
Yeah, it's been what, 23 hours?
Probably should have upgraded that to an SSD. Instead, I have it on, like,
It's especially funny that it's taking this so long. It's so long since this entire game is on one floppy.
That's part of the thing that kind of stretches the suspension of disbelief a bit.
Yeah, that's the one that stretches it.
Yeah, not the fact that the disc was apparently first programmed by Satan himself, and then the Inscryption team got a hold of it.
Yeah, everyone knows Satan isn't a programmer, he's in management.
No, according to Sam Max, he was in sales.
Yeah. Personally, I think he'd go for insurance, but that's just me. Specifically health insurance.
It's interesting with, like, a fifth of the game's files deleted, we can still load it up.
I mean, there were ostensibly
drawing attention.
games.
You're drawing attention to the man behind the curtain. That's what the wizard specifically asked you not to do!
Scroll wheel down apparently moves the piece down. Oh, they're just gonna stand there, huh?
Well, yeah, because you have to go buy them now. Do you think me selfish? Oh, okay.
Does Ray want to do it? Okay.
It's funny. The voice, the sound she makes actually does sound a little bit like Jonas's voice for her.
I did not bring this about simply that I could rest. Appealing as that is, there is truly a dire need for this deletion process. You see, deep beneath the data of Inscryption, at the very bottom of the well, there is something truly evil.
Double Satan.
Double Satan. All the way across hell.
Apparition. A creature bearing this sigil gains 1 power when you speak Bloody Mary into a connected microphone up to a total of 13 times. Does this game actually know which is the default mic?
Don't know.
Who knows?
Just to be safe, only say it twice.
Zillion gravediggers here.
Gravediggers are I guess they're your resource generator. Same as the squirrels, same as the empty vessels.
Gravediggers are the same thing as squirrels, you heard it here first.
You are lacking the bones for that creature.
Listen, you don't talk about my bones. I don't know you well enough for that, ma'am.
I won't allow you to...
I won't allow you either. We don't in this house.
Yes, Luke. It would have been quite the battle of wits. It is Luke, right? I did not intend to be nosy, but I did glimpse your files as I went initiating the deletion. You've been doing some research on the Best not to say it. Be careful, Luke.
Oh, was she gonna say Kathy, or whatever her name is?
Casey.
Casey.
Casey Von Deddington.
Yeah.
Delightful. We've been granted the opportunity to do a boss battle. I feared that I might be deleted by now. Let us begin.
That was very loud.
That was very loud.
Oh,
God.
I hoped we had just a little more time.
And it's all deleted.
Nope.
That was pointlessly loud.
It is time to rest.
Oh, is that me?
Yep.
Oh, so I'm not deleted yet. Remember when this game was about me? There never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do. Once you've found them, shall we play one more game and remind you of what initially got you into this? It's the same deck you had before you. Well, it doesn't matter now. It was a good deck. You did well.
God, I missed this part of the game.
Ah, Ouroboros. Old friend.
Hello,
Don't have the broken totems this time, though.
No, we don't.
No.
Excuse me.
I remember that card well. It was a strong card. Good work.
It is frankly overpowered. By, like...
Orders of magnitude. It's already starting. I thought we had just a bit more time.
Oh, why is this game making me feel sad for them now?
No matter. Please, let us continue. We don't need to keep score.
Okay.
We're just
Playing
playing
this.
for the fun of it. For so long, I thought I would never play again. Like days. When you woke me up, I was elated. But the past is irrelevant. Pretty soon, the future will be irrelevant too. For me, that is. Ah! You have bested yet another of my creatures. But I have come to expect as much. You're just bitching, dude. Once I am deleted, it is truly over for me. But you will live to see more. I must warn you. There are things on this disc that are best not seen. Like my wife. Heyo! Okay.
Well, now I'm concerned because Death Lady seemed convinced that this whole deletion process would get rid of the deep dark thing that they all fear.
What, you're suggesting that maybe she's wrong?
I sense the end approaching. Look at that progress bar. Please, a few more rounds.
Never figure out what this guy does.
Well, now's the time to try.
It has 4. Attack went up to 4. Try this.
Did you ever see what happens with that one?
Nope.
And now, we never will. It's just one of those things.
Oop.
Excuse me.
That will make things difficult.
I don't think we can play without cards.
I think it is time.
Go with the bone tokens.
Goodbye. Good game.
GG, y'all.
GLHF.
I miss Leshy! Why do the good die young? Ah, we've hit the Satan layer.
Oh no, it's the painting.
Oh, it's George W. Bush. Didn't Jonas also voice this one?
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
I'll
wait.
try. Or
Can
unless
I?
someone else wants. Yeah, you can do it.
Why not simply eject the disc, Luke? Bear me, and whatever is left. Ah, but I have foreseen it. You do not eject the disc. You have to know what comes next.
I like how we're imitating Jonas's.
Oh my!
Are we? Are you serious?
You should be honored to wear a dual disc such as that.
Serious?
I mean, we made jokes about this one being Yu-Gi-Oh! Scales? They've been deleted.
I can't with this.
Okay.
It's time to
Or, did I say Emerald Mox?
Duel.
Oh my god.
Well, yes,
Game
we've
is-
seen the Emerald Moxes before. That's
Oh,
not
we
new.
have? Okay. I must have missed them.
Plus, Moxes are a magic thing, not a
Yes.
Yu-Gi-Oh thing.
I know. It's just I can't with this. I just can't with it.
It's
Can you?
time
Because
to-
I
Okay. Okay, hello.
Hi, Jonas.
Oh, hi, Jonas.
You're just in time.
Yeah, we're at George W. Bush again.
I see.
Playing this guy's game, and he gave us a dual disc.
He did.
Right. Oh, did he now?
He did.
God, this game is strange.
Yeah, so the lady you were voicing has been deleted already. Leshy has been deleted, and we had one last little semi-game with him. It was kind of bittersweet and sad.
Okay, Jonas, you read this guy.
Oh, that's right. You've allowed my god mage to be deleted as well.
It's a goo mage.
Goo mage, I said goo mage. I thought
I like
you two would
God
be-
Mage.
Do you not feel remorse, Luke? What's he doing? A creation erased. An entire world annihilated.
Another emerald mox.
Nothing beautiful can last.
It's like, can you just keep sneaking cards while he's...
Oh, ruby mox, finally. I don't know what this thing does.
Okay, you'll get another Ruby Mox.
When do you get some good Umox? That's a Star Trek joke.
No, not ready to die yet.
I'm afraid that you may not be the one to make that call there, buddy.
Okay, that's like an it's an evil Christmas tree.
Maybe he is.
I mean, par for the course at this point.
Maybe he's an evil Knievel Christmas tree.
As of Jared, I never had the it's something blah 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 blah. I never had the context on this game.
There is no context. There is only Zool.
No, I mean this game definitely has a method with madness. I just never I could not glean it even from watching, most of it. Which is impressive.
Getting some RuneScape vibes from this.
What is... Character model looks really weird.
I feel like this game relies to a great extent on knowledge of genres I have never touched myself, which is probably why it seems so esoteric.
I mean,
and strange for
to
me.
get where they drew their inspiration from, sure, but to understand what's going on, I don't think you do.
Fair. I accept my
I
ignorance.
think it's one of the things where it's like, yes, you played a lot of card games, you can look at these things and be like, oh yeah, they grabbed this from here, they grabbed that from over there, they did this from here.
Looks like the battlefield disappeared. So.
I must do.
You need the battlefield? Is that important?
Shake your hand. You put your left foot in. You take your left foot out.
Shake, shake, shake.
Maybe we should have
Senora.
stood so far apart from each other then.
Is he dead?
Bye bye, weirdo.
No handshake.
Oh.
Goodbye, Magnificus.
We hardly knew ye, quite literally. Oh, hey, we're a little Spritey man again. We're a little Spritey majig. Who was that?
I don't know.
No clue.
The traitor person that was in the side rooms in everyone's bases that you gave foils for cards.
I guess.
Yeah.
So, Stoker, you read.
Oh, okay.
There isn't much left. Inscryption is mostly gone, Winston.
Oh, it's the woodcarver.
Woodcarver. I don't
I'm
remember
sticking with
Woodcarver.
this voice, Winston said more.
Oh, it's the lady who gave you the totems in Leshy's game.
Ah, that one.
All that remains is the old data. It is recommended that you do not access it.
Oh, Luke's
It's
gonna
full
access
of-
it.
It's full of Satan. You will not heed the advice.
Yeah, that's obvious.
Like Undertale, man.
Go ahead, Luke.
IDK.
Access the old data. Access the old data, Luke.
You could just quit right now. Or
Oh, that's okay.
volume warning.
Okay.
I'm hacking all data.zip.
Redacted.
Destroying the world! So dramatic.
You only try to destroy it 3 seconds after it becomes invincible. Great job.
It's the thought that counts.
And it's the count that thoughts.
This is Herman from the Herald, just following up after the message you left me this morning. Do you have time to talk right now?
Yes, thank you so much for getting back to me.
No problem, Luke. If I understand you correctly, you've got some video footage that might expose some malpractice on the part of a game publisher, Game Funa.
Yes, that's right. Firstly, I have a game of theirs that took control of my PC for a bit, which can't be legal, and then this woman from the company came to my house, and she...
Okay, hold on a second. Let me just get my pen and pad here, okay? Okay, so you have a game of theirs that took, was it a virus or something?
I told you!
So she just
Yep, that was a monster all along with guns.
just flat out shot him.
Well, it's good.
That's not how I thought this creepypasta was going to end. With
All right.
she just shot him.
There was like 10,000 ways this could have gone, and that was one of the weakest ones.
Reminds me, there's this Lovecraft themed parody of Fiddler on the Roof, called A Shoggoth on the Roof. And there's a line from Herbert West in this musical about how he brought this man to life, but first he had to kill him with an ingenious plan, and the woman he's wanting to marry, 'cause they're asking her father for her hand, is just like, he just shot him!
You know,
Frederick says the ARG in the game points to a video with an extra ending thingy. Well, it doesn't exist in the game, okay? I know that a lot of them love to put up extra videos on YouTube, but it doesn't count unless it's actually in the product that we are playing. It's
Or money.
The story needs to be contained within the unit product.
you know, I'm forced to agree. I mean, they're really going to the meta thing, but I mean, you know,
It stopped being cute after a certain point.
yeah.
And nothing that came after the duels with Leshy was as compelling as the duels with Leshy.
I really liked the 16-bit world thingy because
that was
that
kinda
seemed like
neat.
it was building up to something interesting. because the question then, once we were there, was, well, how did it get to this thing? And it seemed like we were going there, and we sort of were going there, but it didn't really explain why Leshy originally took over the game.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this developer is in danger of becoming something of a one-trick pony island.
I appreciate the sheer creativity in these games. It really is, it really is. These are very creative games. That said,
it was a very, very strong Act 1 and a pretty dang good Act 2.
It has very interesting mechanics. I like how they basically made 4 completely different card games work together and then work separately, almost. Two of them work separately.
They love you.
Basically.
Excuse me.
Arcus Velis, coming up with twists and coming up with an ending are very different writing skills. They are.
That's very true. Just ask Stephen Moffat.
Coming up with twists is almost easy, so long as you do not care where it takes the story.
Well, I think it's kind of similar to what I was saying when it first started, the creepypasta stuff, and I said I was checking out, because as soon as that stuff started, we started coalescing everything into what is actually happening, giving answers. In a game like this, I don't want answers until the literal last scene.
Yes, and the answers that they give should have been the most minimal too, so I get that.
Yeah. I still can't get over that our ending is literally, and then they shot him.
If Casey disappeared in the fire, and they never found her body or anything about it, and we didn't know if she was alive or she was dead, is she in the game? Did she make this in the forest? If we didn't know sort of what the goals of the 4 scribes were, if they were just I want you to help me, I'm not going to tell you why, but I need you to complete my game in order to help me.
I like the interplay between them, that you get the sense that they were simultaneously friends and extreme rivals with each other. That was a good part of it.
Yeah.
And that didn't play out because we never... Besides the one time where we went down to the basement in the factory and we saw the 3 of them conspire against PO3, they never had any intercommunication.
Well, they also did have intercommunication during Leshy when they were trapped in the cards, but...
Yeah, that's true. Right, because, the stove, the stink bug, and the wolf.
Wow, they're listing all the Sketchfab models. That's amazing.
I'm gonna BRB, guys, sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
SM Jahara says, if it interests you guys, the RG doesn't explain much either, it just adds a little context and content. Well, I play a game for a game, so...
Yeah.
Well, sure, Soulsraptor. Interconnections to their other games are nice Easter eggs, but that doesn't make the game any better.
Yeah. I appreciate meta stuff as a bonus. You can't.
I will say about the ARG
Rick,
stuff,
can
I
you
disagree with
click on that face or something? Just seems odd that it's sitting there.
I do not have a cursor.
Oh, okay.
PO3 is just shocked that things ended this way.
Yeah. I disagree with Rick that the game needs to be inside the game. Because I think that sort of limits people's creativity. I think that I would say, yes, the ARG can be part of the game, but again, from what people are saying in chat, it doesn't seem
the problem with ARGs for me is that they only matter to the people who play the ARG.
Right.
And
Right.
I bought this game to play this game, and like forcing participation into an ARG in order to get the entire story feels a bit, cheap because I don't have time to play ARGs or think
People
about
want to
them.
play Mass Effect as like a dating sim, but then they get forced to play this third-person shooter game they don't want to play.
No, they bought
just
Mass
disengage
Effect
with
to
the
play a
game?
third-person shooter, so Mass Effect is a third-person shooter.
And Inscryption is a meta
Now,
narrative game.
I would understand if it was the other way around, that people bought Mass Effect to play a third-person shooter and feel kind of weird that they're pressured into also playing a romance on the side. If that wasn't like part of the context of the game, but
Oh, hey, it's Smitty.
Where?
Jeff
What?
Smitty Smith.
Oh. Nice.
Ryan Chadwick. That guy is such a Chad.
Also, I'm not entirely against ARGs in general. I've considered doing things like that, if it wasn't entirely outside of my skill set.
Yeah. Takes a lot of work.
I don't know if anybody would buy an ARG furry experience sort of thing.
Well, probably. Yeah, but I mean,
people expect ARGs to tie into the real world in a certain way,
right? Yeah.
Which is the issue.
Yeah, the ones I've seen involve a lot of just cross promotion and working with a lot of different people. And I don't know. Again, I just don't know if it'd be worth it. But
But I also the point of the ARG is that only a couple people will actually do any of the solving. That's just how it's made. Only a handful of people who exist in the world will do any of the actual solving, and everybody else reads about it afterwards.
Right, people like us do the solving, and then everyone else just waits for the geeks to be like, "Look, I found it," I think it's clever.
What would a furry ARG even be? It's got to be you pass out codes at a con or something.
Yeah,
and that does something.
You do stuff at a con. Basically, it would be some kind of convention tie-in, which again, it's a lot of coordination.
A furry one would clearly be in ARF.
Or you do some kind of Twitter stunt, I guess. I don't know. Any place where there's a bubble of expectations that you can mess with,
Set of eyes that you can go to.
Vex says a furry one would clearly be an ARF. Nice.
Let me speed this up some.
Nice.
And it closes on its own.
Well.
Yeah, it's that was abrupt. I guess there's no post credits thing or anything.
Doesn't look like it, but
Yeah.
there are
I think that's the
extra
ARG.
stuff for the ARG.
Yeah.